Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Good afternoon. Oh, gosh, I haven't done that in a long time. We'll start over. Good afternoon. I'm Dave. This is The Drive. We have a new camera angle. We're in a new vehicle. We are 15 days. Can't get my camera right. We are 15 days. Ooh, it's ginormous knuckles in the camera. That's what I feel like has happened to me in the last 14 days. A bunch of ginormous knuckles come over and is like, hey Dave, how's it going? It's been fantastic, actually. Thank you, until the enormous knuckles show up and start, pulverizing me, and I felt like it was I was a Roadrunner in not the Roadrunner, but the Coyote in a Roadrunner cartoon, where every product has been an Acme product, and and it's all blown up in my face and pulverized me into a wet spot on the ground. So I spent the last 11 days camping at Disney. I like Disney very much. My 5-year-old spent 11 days, 6-year-old now, he spent 11 days catching Pokemon Go. He's a Pokemoner. So it was my intention, I'm gonna go spend all this time and I'm gonna video all of our activities. And then I'm like, it's not actually very interesting, because I'm not a vlogger. Vlogging what's going on during the day. Little tidbits of things that go on are okay, but to be a full-time vlogger, I don't know. So, on to the topic of the most important thing that we have learned today. What's the most important thing that you have learned today? Go. Yeah, sorry, I was expecting a bunch of typing in the comments below. You're just like, sending all that. So I've read a lot of messages, and I appreciate all the messages, and I'm glad that somehow, some way, I've provided some kind of inspiration. Not sure what. But I am thrilled wholeheartedly that a whole lot of people have enjoyed listening to my ranting and raving and the things that I talk about. So, what is the most important thing we've learned today? How far can you plan your life? So the most important thing today was, how far can you see? What is your vision for the future? I started looking at, what does 10 years look like? And then I back it up. I'm like, that's a really long time. Except I realized, having a conversation with one of my employees, and I'm like, I'm looking at the future. I'm looking at the next 10 years. And he goes, well, if the next 10 years go by as fast as the last 10 years, I'm in trouble. And I was like, wow. You have been here doing this for 10 years, working in the shipping department. 10 years. And that's how quickly 10 years to my employee has gone by. And then I realized how quickly the last 10 years has actually gone by. So I start planning and start thinking. And that's what drew me to, what's the most important thing that we've learned today? Time is not on our side. And we all know that. But we're going to put it in perspective. time is not on our side. We can't plan each day. Well, maybe you can. And if you can, shoot me over a message, an email, and explain to me how to do it, because I'm really, really bad at planning a day. Giving an outline, you know, loose variance guidance. Yeah. Like what we should be doing, what's priority, how we're going to move through our day. How we're going to move through the next month. See, now that's important. You know what I forgot? Yeah. Now everybody recognizes me. Nobody knew who I was up until 5 seconds ago. Now I'm back. Now you know who I am. All right. Okay, good. Planning out a month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months. Creating an outline, an overview, what we're trying to move towards, what we hope to achieve. You know, and I say it loosely because every year for New Year's, it's what's that resolution going to be, and how many people they set some goal that's, well, unattainable. I mean, I'm like, by summer, I'm gonna give myself 6 months. By 6 months, right? Oh, you really want over, don't you? By 6 months, I'm gonna lose weight. I'm gonna be in shape. Today, I asked myself, how many times for New Year's have I said that? But more importantly, how many times have I actually done it? Well, I want to say, just guesstimating, I've probably done it every year for the last 9 years. And not done it one time. What I don't do is go, oh, I've let myself down again. Oh, I'm just so bad at this. No, the answer is I am actually very bad at it, and I realize it. So I have to play up to my strengths, not my weaknesses. I mean, not everyone is good at watching what they eat, working out, staying physically fit. I would like to very much. Liking to do something, wanting to do something, being driven to do it. Being able to excel, being so good at something, that's the difference. Like, I think you have to be able to be really good, which is being incredibly disciplined, over the top. I have two very good friends. I know it's hard to believe. Two. I have two of them that are both into physical fitness. D and L. Both of them are incredibly into physical fitness. One of them will tell me, yeah, this week I'm on a, and I'm going to get this all wrong, but I'm going to try to get as close to repeating as I can. Water with lemon and some kind of hot sauce. Hot pepper. See, I'm already messing it up. Because when this is being explained to me, I'm like, what? You're going to drink water with lemon and something hot in it, and it's going to help you lose weight? Sign me up. I could drink that. He goes, yeah, you got to drink like 4 or 5 gallons of it a day. What? Who's got time to make all that? Well, you know, my wife, she makes it all up for me. She brings it to me at work 2 or 3 times a day. Yeah, I can just picture me going, hey, honey, could you make me up some water lemonade concoction that's going to help me lose weight? And she's going to be like, is there something wrong with you? Part of losing weight is like doing stuff yourself, right? And I'm like, So then I have to call him back and go, my wife just corrected me and said that I should be doing it myself. and he laughs and he's like, well, that's because my wife's doing it, and yours apparently didn't like the sound of the lemonade and hot spicy stuff. And I'm like, no, she doesn't like spicy stuff. So that conversation ends pretty abruptly, and I'm not having any spicy lemonade water by the gallon multiple times a day. I'm left to my own devices, which is not good at watching what I eat or losing weight. So I concentrate on my strength. What are my strengths? And this is what you ask yourself. What are my strengths? What am I good at? Well, I'm not actually good at a whole lot of stuff. So looking at it from a point of view that you actually want to know exactly what you're good at. You know, some people are good at, like, people are good at really good, they're good at things. They can like, oh, I can do this and that and that. And I'm like, wow, I wish I could do something like that. And I suppose if I wanted to take the time, I could learn how to do these things. I get all worked up and I say, gosh, by the end of this year, which is 6 months, a little less, I'm going to learn to speak Spanish or any other language that has struck my fancy. By the end of the year, I have not lost weight and I have not learned to speak any other language. Because tomorrow I'll go, what difference does it make? I'm not large. I think I just said that wrong. I'm not skinny. There's no nice way to say it, now is there? See, it doesn't matter in what context when you start talking about losing weight, it's actually going to make sense without being overly offensive. And so we're back to, we have to be careful about what we talk about, not to be overly offensive, because we don't want to offend anyone. We don't want to talk about making millions of dollars, because apparently people find that offensive because they don't have the know-how or the drive or the determination, right? And because not everyone can make millions of dollars, we talk about making thousands of dollars, or we just talk about what's going to happen in January when I tell myself one more time I'm going to lose weight next year. And then at the end of next year, I'm going to suggest that I stop worrying about trying to lose weight and I start trying to learn a new language. And then that doesn't work either. So I read a book about people setting goals for themselves that are unobtainable and they let themselves down. I'm not even sure what that means. I'm like, well, if I let myself down over everything that I wanted to do that I can't do, I'd be a walking emotional wreck. I'd be a train wreck. It'd be a 100-car pileup. That would be me. So, do people's feelings get in the way of succeeding or success or just living a happy, healthy life? What is a happy, healthy life? Well, I could ask myself that in the future on New Year's. And I go, this year, I want to have a happy, healthy life. That's what I... And then I go, I actually have a happy, healthy life every day, and I have every year. As long as I can remember. I don't know where I was going with that. And you too are having a happy, healthy life. Even if you have problems, you don't have to let those problems destroy you, right? So now I hear somebody typing, well, Dave, you know, you don't know what my life is like. You don't understand, you know, the things that my skeletons, or the things that haunt me, or the things that are breaking me down, or the things that are bringing me down, or the things that are destroying my life. And what do I say? If you don't like something and you can't change it, change the way you feel about it. And on that note, you and I and all of us should have a fantastic day. Just paint that smile on, because opportunity doesn't come knocking for people who are looking like that. You have a fantastic day, and I will see you soon.